Welcome to part 2 of How to Read and Write Hangeul. This video is brought to you by TalkToMeInKorean.com and KoreanWikiProject.com to help you learn how to read and write in Korean. And I'm your host, Hyunwoo Sun. In part 1 of the series, we learned how to use these 4 vowels and these 5 consonants to form various combinations and how to read them. And in this video, we're looking at these 4 vowels and these 4 consonants. Do you remember from the previous video that syllables in Korean are made by forming square shapes like this? You do? Excellent. Then you must also remember that you have to add this circle-like letter to be able to pronounce these vowels. Okay, then I guess we're ready to start the lesson. Now let's get right into it. So we already know these vowels. A and E. A, E, A, E. How about we put them together into one compound vowel? A, E, A, E, I, A. Does it make sense? Yes, it becomes E. And now let us add that circle to fill the gap in order to make a square and read it out loud together. E, E, E. And if you still remember the consonants that we introduced in the previous video, can you read these syllables out loud? Let's review a little bit, so repeat after me. 개, 개, 네, 네, 대, 대, 매, 매. Perfect. And now let's learn one more consonant here. And this is the consonant that we're going to learn. Now, I know it might sound a bit far-fetched, but can you think of this as a smiling eye and smiling eyes? So next time you see this consonant, think of the S sound from the smile. S. Now let's read this in combination with other vowels. 사, 시, 수, 소, 세. 사, 시, 수, 소, 세. One more time. 사, 시, 수, 소, 세. Awesome. Now let's look at one more new vowel. But this one is going to be really easy because the pronunciation of this vowel is the same as the previous vowel that we just introduced, which is E. Then why are there 2 vowels for one sound? Because in the past, these 2 vowels used to have slightly different sounds. But over the course of time, people started paying less attention to the difference and they just started distinguishing the meanings of the different words that have similar pronunciations through looking at the context. So for example, if you say 개 or 개, most Korean people, including myself, won't know whether you're referring to a crab or a dog. And in fact, most Korean people won't even bother to distinguish the sounds. They will just ask you which meaning you're referring to. Alright, so now you know that 개, 네, 대, 매, 세, and 에 have the same sounds as 개, 네, 대, 매, 세, 에. And you can read all of these combinations now. Excellent. Now on to another consonant. But wait, do you remember learning a similar consonant, a similar shape? Take a quick look. Oh, you didn't see it? Okay, one more time. That was too fast? How about like this? Yeah, it's the M sound, the M sound. But what if you want to add a little more force into it, add a little more air, add a little more vibration and say B, B. Yes, it's the B sound, B, M, and B. So let us try reading these combinations together. Ba, ba, bi, bi, bu, bu, be, be, bo, bo. Great job. And now we're halfway done. And now, the next vowel that we're going to introduce is very, very interesting. It's a vowel that does not have a single equivalent in the English language, so it's often mispronounced. The vowel of the question is A. A. So you know that this vowel is A. A. And if you reverse it sideways, it's A. A. It's similar to the various A sounds that you can find in words like earth, girl, amazing, unbelievable, or understand. Again, And now try reading this. A, O, A, O. Are you repeating after me? A, O, A, O, A, O, A, O. Okay, stop. All right, so the next consonant is this. And again, do you remember this? The smiling eye? S, the S sound. Now, what if you want to put a little obstacle in the way and keep the sound from being pure? It will change from S to Z. Again, S, Z. This vowel is again A. So together it becomes 자, 자, 사, 자, 사자, 사자. 사자, by the way, is a lion. So again, 사자, 사자. How about this one? 사, 사. And this one is 자자. And again, a lion is, 사자. Okay, now pronounce these. 자, 저, 주, 조, 제, and again, 제, and 지. And if you put this z sound and this sound together, it becomes 저, and 저 is I or me in polite and formal Korean. Alright, now let's look at the last pair of letters for this video. And here's another interesting vowel that is difficult to be romanized. And it's pronounced 으. Now stretch your mouth sideways like this and say 으. Combined with some consonants, 그, 느, 드, 무, 부, 스, 드. It's not too difficult to pronounce, right? Now the last letter for this video is this one. Now, if you have ever talked to Korean people before, you must already know that many Korean people have trouble pronouncing or distinguishing the English R and L. That's because in Korean, there's just one letter to represent them both, and the pronunciation is a bit different too. R. So it's like a softer L and a stiffer R. And again, it can be written in many different styles depending on the phone or your handwriting. Now, let's try reading these together. 라, 러, 로, 루, 레. Again, re, li, and 라리루레로. Alright, that's all the new letters that we wanted to introduce in this video. So now let's have a little review. 에, 어, 으. 세, 서, 스. 배, 버, 브. 제, 저, 즈. 레, 러, 르. And now, after watching part 1 and part 2 of this series, you have learned these individual letters and you can read all of these combinations. Alright, now it's video quiz time again. You will see some people holding up or presenting Hangul consonants and vowels to form combined letters. It's your job to read them out loud before you hear the letter being pronounced. Ready? Here we go. 서, 세, 서, 저, 버, 르, 스. Okay, that's it for part 2. Thank you for watching and be sure to download the PDF for this video, which is available free of charge in the description box for this video on YouTube or in the lesson post for this video at talktomeinkorean.com. And for more sample audio files and much more useful information about the Korean language, visit koreanwikiproject.com. And of course, if you have any questions about the Korean language, you can always stop by talktomeinkorean.com and leave us comments. Thank you. 감사합니다.